Hi friends, in this video we'll see Gantt chart in SAP Lumira. First I will run this application, how this result would be. So if we have so we cannot do this kind of charts directly. So this background need to be done from the backend. All the data should be maintained from the backend team to make this done. So if it is for medium wise, if they can do the background thing, we can make it done. If it is more complex thing from backend side, so the output is like this. So in details, we'll see in this video. So Gantt chart is mainly it's play with the start and end date. So from where it starts and when it is going to close. In this video, we'll see this Gantt chart with the more details. So in this chart, so this is a just scorecard functionality in Lumira. So task like some of the set of projects are there and some start date is there, but actual start is somewhat different, and end date is there and actual end date is there. So if you see 2018, the start actually started and actual start date is also in the same year. But if you see completion year is planned for 20, but it's actually is completed 21. So here we cannot show two lines here. So we are here showing at start date and end date 18 to 20. So 18 to 20. So that is getting highlighted. So similar to others. So this way we can make it done with the Gantt chart. So here only start date, end date is there. If you want actual start date and actual end date, so we cannot make it in the two bars in the same lines. For that, we'll switch to another. So this is a plan. In 18 to 20 it's planned, but actually it is completed from 2018 to 21. But there is two records are there from each project. Actual or plan. So the duplication of rows will be there to see this data. So, or if you want to make it a single chart, so we need to make this year replication in the again, and there we can see then we can merge the this charts. Uh, Now we'll see how we will do this in the designer. So we could see first we will see the data. So medium data. So backend you need to make the data in such a way that so some start date is there, actual start date and end date is there. So backend what you need to make is so whatever the year, so from which year to which year we need to make this created from BWN, or if it is from relation data set, you need to make which years we want me to display. And if that is falls under the specific year, so you need to maintain one number or a character anything. So here maintain two means it's falling in that one and one means it is not in that year. So in this way, if you maintain the uh, data, so with this data we can simply make it as a Gantt chart. I will make you understand for one simple example and then you can easily make it for both the things. Go in tab strip. I'm creating another tab. Okay. In this tab, what I'm doing is I am dragging this scorecard. Okay. Scorecard I'm making with the full screen. So here I am making with the full screen. No top margin, no bottom margin, left margin. So here I'm for this I need to link to some data source. So I link to the one data source. So still we don't see any changes in the scorecard. So in the additional property, we could see this data. So we need to click on generate initial scorecard. See now it was generated with this data. So what we want to, so we, for now I'm expecting start date and end date, and actual start date, actual end date I don't want. So first one, second column is there, and third column if you select and you can delete that, and one, two, three, fourth column also I don't need. I'm just deleting that. Okay. So sixth column also I'm just deleting, and just I will see what we have in the our scorecard. So task is there, start and end date is there. So in between date I want, so like 2 to 3 I want to create. So just select this and create a one column and name it is 2017, and you need to make this move to up. So here I'm not giving any header context because this is showing data, the chart between these two dates. Okay, so this is the date. So header I'm not making any changes. So based on the cell, I'm making the background color. So I'm just making cell background, and here I'm selecting dimension member content, or dimension not a single data cell value. So single data cell value. So I'm selecting for 2017. So 2017 I'm selected. Okay, and I'm just clicking this button, and if you can make two means, I'm writing two means green color. Okay, so here it has a project to started from that 2017, so that is getting added as a green. And similarly I'm adding another column and just moving up, and for my convenience I'm making this as a year like this. And for 2018 also I'm going to sell, and cell background and a single data cell value. I'm selecting 2018 and click OK, and click for conditional formatting. So if it is 2, so you need to change the color to your specific one. So for here I'm changing to green color. Okay, so now we'll see how this scorecard would be. Just I'm adjusting the row height and all. Okay, now just I'm running this so that you will able to understand. So these two are already there. So new tab which we recently created is, this is 2017. I forgot at this header. So if you have 2017 and 18, so the start date, if it is having with two value, it's getting highlighted with the this color, specific color. So by seeing this graph or this scorecard, so end user can easily understand from which year it started and which year it closed. I hope you understand how we can